Good evening from the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper, Wyoming. This is the culminating weekend of the season, and championship hardware is on the line. The Worland Warriors begin the journey in the nightcap battle against the 3A East regional champion Douglas Bearcats. And we have all the round ball action here on the Pregame Broadcasting Network. We are streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV. This is the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show presented by McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. This and every broadcast would not be possible without the wonderful support of this community and the following businesses: Pinnacle Bank, McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate, King's Carpet One, Diesel Pickup Specialists, Kinlan Ace Hardware, Admiral Beverage Corporation, Sally's Classic Pizza, Swing Trucking, McGarvin Moberly Construction, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant, Worland Dental Clinic, Washkey Prevention Coalition, Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, Sage Creek Land and Cattle, Bryant Honey, War Paint, and Washkey Cinemas. A special thank you to those of these businesses that are our postseason sponsors. Again, provided us live video last weekend, and our special postseason sponsors, they include the Bunkers Golf Simulators, Keller Construction, Zion Lutheran Church, Hughes Construction, Eugene Miller & Sons, Frank and Sherry DeCrew, and Lisa Beamer, Farmers Insurance Agent. The McGarvin and Taylor pregame show is full of features, including a talk with head coach Tanner Hart, a look inside the matchup, the Warrior keys to the game, and later on, it's the Northern Wyoming News, starting lineups, and opening tip-off, and more. Championship hopes are aflame in Casper, Wyoming. Who will go marching on to the semifinals? Will the Worland Warriors find the recipe for a big opening round upset, or will Douglas extinguish the Warriors' hopes? Find out next on the Pregame Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah. How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
New Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. The Pepsi taste you love with no artificial sweeteners. It's unbelievably Pepsi.
You're unbelievable.
Try it now. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola.
And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Find them online with their inventory and more information at worlandwyo.com, or give them a call, 307-347-4271 for all your Housing and land needs in the Bighorn Basin. Jordan McCamey alongside you, the 3A State Championship Tournament live from the Ford Wyoming Center in the Oil City, Casper, Wyoming. As you can tell, audio only broadcast here, no live video allowed as the video rights are owned by another company, so we have to go audio only, so we're kicking it old school radio style, so I have to break out those radio chops for you. Keep the plays straight as you're tuning into this one as the Wheatland Bulldogs and Pinedale Wranglers are battling here in the quarterfinals. Wheatland up big late on with just 1:29 left in this game. They lead this one by 17, so it looks like Wheatland going to be the second team from the East to qualify for the semifinals. The first semifinal is Torrington and Lovell. Torrington beating Lander Valley, Lovell beating Buffalo. Right now looking like Wheatland will be moving on to the semifinal, and the Warriors will look to join them as they take on the East Regional Champion Douglas Bearcats. We're happy to have you along for the ride on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. We'll still have a conversation with Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart coming up. We'll dive inside of this matchup. The Worland Warriors come into this one 11-15 overall on the season. Number 4 seed out of the West. The Douglas Bearcats 19-6 overall. The number 1 seed out of the East. They won the regional championship last year. Third time in the last 5 years, I believe, that they've won the regional championship. Douglas, a perennial participant here at the 3A State Championship Tournament. And the Warriors, kind of the same story. They missed out last year, but only a 1-year absence as the Warriors were able to get a victory over Cody last week in Lovell at the 3A West Regional, qualify for the state tournament. Could not get past Lander, though, and so that's why they find themselves up against the number 1 seed out of the East, the Douglas Bearcats. Worland Warriors, Douglas Bearcats. We're about 20 or so minutes away from starting lineups in the opening tap here from the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper, Wyoming. We're going to step away again on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. On the other side, we'll sit down with our chat with Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart as the Warriors and Bearcats are set to battle for a trip to the semifinals here at the 3A State Championship Tournament from the Ford Wyoming Center. This is Worland Warrior basketball on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Are you searching for a Wyoming local general contractor for your next home improvement or new home construction? Cody Keller at Keller Construction in Worland should be your first call. From concrete to roofing and everything in between. New builds, renovations, additions, custom projects, and more. Call Cody Keller at Keller Construction in Worland, 307-431-6541. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. Welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Jordan McCamey with you now, joined by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Coach, opening day of the 3A state championship tournament. Warriors punched that ticket, got the 4 seed. Now you get the East Regional champion, Douglas Bearcats. What do they do so well that the Warriors need to counter?
Douglas shoots the ball really well. They've got 3 guys on the floor at any given time. The Roberts kid is a knockdown shooter. They have a junior and a cap kid who can shoot at about 43%. Their point guard may or may not be playing tonight. We prep for him anyways, but he's also another good shooter. So they really get after it and shoot the ball well.
What was the week of preparation like? Did you try to make it as normal as possible, or is there some different things that go into a state championship tournament, knowing that one loss and that championship dream is done? The basketball is not done, but that dream of bringing that championship plaque is over.
Yeah, just prepping for our first opponent. I mean, I don't look past anybody, and so it's get some stuff ready to go after these guys, have backups. You know, I told the boys today I'm one of those guys who I don't believe in being great at one thing. I believe in being good at a lot of things so that we can be adaptable and versatile. So we got a couple defenses we're ready to throw at them and launch. And so all the eggs went into that basket. And then, you know, we'll see where the cards fall tonight and then prep for tomorrow.
You come in as a 4 seed out of the West. You feel like that comes with maybe a little bit less pressure, where you can maybe be the team that applies the pressure, that 1 seed, thinking, hey, they're supposed to win, we're here, we're supposed to be the upset guys?
Yeah, I think so. I like that scenario for us, especially. I've been in it a few times, and it's one of those deals where I told the boys we're definitely a team that can come in and ruffle some feathers and stir the pot a little bit, and that's what I want us to do. But I feel like regionals is the pressure cooker because you want to get here. I feel like this is actually a little more toned down. If you're not that full number 1 seed, I think it's one of those things you come into practice, work hard, and then may the best team win.
You mentioned Douglas can kind of get in that outside game. They have some shooters out there. Does that make it doubly important for you to be aggressive on the interior?
Yes. We're going to come out and hunt shots, try to get to the free throw line, try to get shots at the basket. I don't care who it is. You know, Coop's good at generating looks inside. Grant, Taylor, Mike. So we really want to force things inside and get shots early on the interior and try to get free throws.
Well, I know a couple of kids have had a little bit of experience out here. They got to see this court last year. How different is it, though, coming to this one when you play in some smaller gyms and things like that? You come in here kind of into the expansive Ford Wyoming Center. Do you put anything into that, or is it just another basketball court?
No, there's a little bit to it. I mean, I remember as a high school player, my first time playing on this floor, it was very different. But I think all these guys have been down here watching Worland teams years past, and we were here earlier this year. We didn't get to play on the Ford Wyoming Center. We were in the ranch, but we were definitely watching games here. So I think just being in this environment and seeing it is a positive thing for these guys. And then Grant 2 years ago as a sophomore, and I think Michael was on that roster as well who've been here. So I think that will help us.
Jordan McCamey, joined by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart, as the Worland Warriors and Douglas Bearcats battle for a spot, the final spot in the 3A state championship semifinals. Coach, any thoughts on this one? Final thoughts on it before we let you get in the preparations as we head towards tip-off?
It's my favorite time of year. You know, March Madness for colleges coming up, and it's March Madness for high school. And just growing up in the state of Wyoming, I've always loved coming to the event center, playing in it, and coaching in it. So it's exciting time for us.
Head coach Tanner Hart there, your Worland Warriors. We'll talk to him post-game. Hopefully it's after a Warriors victory. They'll battle the Douglas Bearcats. We're approaching the opening tip-off here, so don't go anywhere. Keep it tuned to the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Every Warrior needs Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
The Bunkers Golf Simulators at 1701 Bighorn Avenue in Worland invites you to experience the next level of indoor golf right here in the Bighorn Basin. At The Bunkers, we believe that golf is a year-round passion, and our state-of-the-art indoor golf simulator brings that vision to life. Featuring advanced technology from TrackMan, our large 2-bay facility allows you to experience the joy of golf no matter the season. Dive deep into your performance as you receive immediate analysis of your swing with club data and shot feedback. Embrace the future of golf with us, where you can refine your skills, engage in friendly competition, or simply enjoy the game in a controlled environment. Join us at The Bunkers today, 1701 Bighorn Avenue, next to Blair's Market here in Worland. Book a bay today at www.thebunkersworland.com.
And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Jordan McKamey with you. Worland Warriors, Douglas Bearcats. Semifinals, the goal here for these two teams in the opening round game. Douglas, the East Regional champion. The Warriors, the 4 seed out of the West. Warriors, as head coach Tanner Hart talked about, they want to be the pot stirrers. They want to make things interesting. They want to put a little pressure on this Douglas team. One way they're going to have to do that, they're going to have to defend the perimeter. We'll talk a little bit more about that in our Warrior keys to the game. Looking at this matchup on paper, focusing in on the Douglas Bearcats. Their leading scorer is Colin Roberts, averaging about 16 points per game. The other player out there averaging about 13 points per game. It's their 3-point shooting specialist. It's Caden Cap, shooting 43% from downtown so far on the season. The Bearcats have put up 552 threes this year to 762 pointers. So that tells you how often they like to shoot it. They have 3 players that have attempted more than 100 on the season. Each of those players at least 30% from the outside. Number 32, Donnie Taylor. He rolled an ankle last week in the regional championship game. He's a maybe to go. Might see him come off the bench. He's not going to be in the starting lineup. So take that out for the Bearcats. But Colton Peterson averaging 15, 16 for Colin Roberts, 12 for Caden Cap. So they got plenty of scores around there. They come in averaging about 65 points per game, surrendering 49 on the season for the Warriors. They're led in scoring by Cooper Cannon, about 14 and a half, call it 15 points per game, 9 points per game for Grant Page and Michael Williams, 8 for Taylor Ruckman, smattering of scoring from the rest of the team, including Elias Mitchell, Gunnar Mascaro, players like that. Today, I think Kobe Bradshaw's going to have to be a player that maybe gets a couple of buckets for the Warriors. We'll see. Talking with head coach Tanner Hart a little bit off the air, going to see what kind of defense they apply onto Cooper Cannon. If they try to face guard, try to really shut Cooper out of that point guard position, we'll see Kobe Bradshaw come into the game pretty early so that he can run the sets, kind of turn Cooper into that number 2 out on the floor. Not the number 2 scorer, the number 2 option, just the 2-man out on the floor with Bradshaw taking control of the reins on the offense. We'll see if that can happen for the Warriors. Warriors coming to this one averaging 50 points per game, surrendering 52. So again, they're going to have to tighten up defensively on the season. 27% from the outside. The Warriors have limited other teams to about 26% shooting from the outside. Now, again, that kind of depends on some matchups. I haven't seen a shooter like Cap this year. Watching him shoot early on here in the warm-ups, it definitely looks like he's got the stroke going, so the Warriors defense going to have to be rotating, ready to make those plays early on in the game. Don't want to get into a shootout here with the Douglas Bearcats. That's kind of a look inside of our matchup here as we look inside the top 10 in terms of scoring and the other relevant stats. Douglas finished in the East Conference with 2 players in the top 10 of scoring Warriors, with 1 with Cooper Cannon. Douglas top rebounder was Colton Peterson. That's something to keep an eye on. Warriors had a couple of players in the top 10 with Owen Page and Taylor Ruckman, so keep an eye on that. Here for the Warriors and the Bearcats. Again, Douglas, top scoring offense in the conference, top shooting team in the conference. Very good rebounding team as well, averaging about 10 offensive rebounds a game, 30 rebounds in total. And their team defense comes in at number 4, while Worland comes into this one right in the middle at number 7, giving up about 52 points per game. So again, they match up pretty well. Douglas maybe a little bit more of the potent offense, so the Warriors going to want to try to slow them down there, keep it more in that 50-point range. If it starts getting up into that 60 range, the Warriors going to have to find some threes of their own from the outside, try to really ramp it up. We'll see what Grant Page can do on the interior. Should be some good matchups there. I hope the Warriors will look to get physical on the inside. That's our look inside the matchup. We'll take one more break here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. On the other side, into our Warrior Keys of the game, then the starting lineups and opening tip-off, brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News here in Worland. This is Worland Warrior basketball from the 3A State Championship Tournament in Casper on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
New Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. The Pepsi taste you love with no artificial sweeteners. It's unbelievably Pepsi.
You're unbelievable.
Try it now. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Sally's Classic, McGarvin Swing Trucking, whether it's the wash, are you certain? It's easier to handle life's twists and turns with the help of an experienced professional. Lisa Beamer has been serving the community as a farmer's agent for years. She is here to help you by discussing a range of insurance choices and available coverage options. Call 307-347-9822 or stop by 900 Bighorn Avenue in Worland to learn more.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show into our Warrior Keys the game tonight. Got 3 of them. Number 1, it's defend the perimeter and great rotations. Warriors cannot leave this Douglas shooting team out there alone and unattended. They can hurt you from downtown. Number 2, dominate the interior. Warriors, they got to be physical in there. They got to bang around on the defensive end. They got to get the offensive rebounds when they can, get them those second chance points and just limit it on the other side. For the Bearcats, that's just it. Limit second chance points for Douglas. They're a very good rebounding team. Any of those extra little chip ones down low, the Warriors want to try to avoid those throughout this contest. 3 keys to the game. Defend the perimeter, great rotations, dominate the interior, and limit second chance points. That does it for our McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Give them a call, 307-347-4271. Talk to Kitty Mortimer and team there about your land and housing needs in the Bighorn Basin, or visit them online with their inventory and more information at worlandwio.com. Back in 30 seconds with our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip. It's the 3A State Championship Quarterfinals. Worland Warriors, Douglas Bearcats, moments away on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
The Bunkers Golf Simulators at 1701 Bighorn Avenue in Worland invites you to experience the next level of indoor golf right here in the Bighorn Basin. At the Bunkers.
Love the Bunkers. Can speak from experience. Very cool simulator there. Again, powered by TrackMan Technology. Make sure you download the TrackMan app. Can book right there from the app. It's a fully autonomous unmanned simulator that's open almost 24 hours a day, not full 24 hours a day, but plenty of time, whether it's approaching midnight or an early morning round, you can get in there at the Bunkers. Sorry, I had to cut that one short. It's time for our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off presented by the Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Weekly print publications on Thursdays, online subscriptions available at yodaily.com, local, regional, national news, classified section, dedicated sports section, and more. The Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Into our starting lineups tonight here for the Douglas Bearcats. They'll go with number 10, Colton Peterson. Number 11 is Braxton Spence. Number 13, Caden Kapp. Number 15 is Colin Roberts. And number 24 is Witten Meeks. Douglas in their home whites, blue numbers, red trim Bearcats across the front. For the Worland Warriors, it's number 10, Gunnar Mascaro. Number 12, Cooper Cannon. Number 22, Grant Page. Number 23, Elias Mitchell. And number 24 is Michael Williams. Warriors in the away blacks, orange numbers, silver trim, silver Worland across the front of those chests. As in the middle, it'll be Peterson and Page. Jumping it up from the center circle, it's time for our Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off. 8 minutes up on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. And we are ready for 3A state championship quarterfinal action. Last game of the day, Warriors and Bearcats looking for the final spot to keep their championship hopes alive. To the center circle, Page is going to control the opening tap. Brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News. As we said, audio-only broadcast here as the Warriors and Bearcats are set to battle it out here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Michael Williams down low to the inside, running on a room. Now banks one up and good as the Warriors go on top early there with the Michael Williams bucket. As the Warriors and Bearcats will battle here. Ball down low here for the Bearcats as they answer. Sorry, trying to keep the scoreboard correct here. Scoreboard brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. The way banking should be. 7:14 to go as the Bearcats tie things up. Williams can't hit the second time around. So the Bearcats on the other side. Give it here for Peterson. He'll go to work on Page. Kick it outside. Now a touch for Witten Meeks. Backing in here against Mascaro. Kick it up top. Kapp to start for three from the outside, and he hits it. And that's what we talked about there. 3 points are Kapp. 5-2. Douglas on top on the first three up and first three in for Kapp. Cannon goes right side now for Gunnar Mascaro. Into the right corner it goes for Elias Mitchell. Warriors moving right to left as you tune into this one. Williams down low now for Page. Tried to go inside for Mitchell. It's stolen away here by the Bearcats as they come back the other way. 6:22 to go. Pinnacle Bank score another three up and another three good. This one for Witten Meeks. 2 threes up, 2 threes down here in the early going for the Bearcats. As Williams works downhill to the inside. Tries to rip it away from the Bearcats and stepping on the end line. No, it's a jump ball, so back to the Bearcats. So 2 big threes in the early going here for Douglas. They lead at 8-2. On the dribble is Colin Roberts, picked up right at midcourt by Gunnar Mascaro, and he'll pick up a blocking foul there, trying to take it away from Roberts. Be a sideline inbounds play here right in front of the broadcasting table. It'll be Weeks to bring it in. Early deficit here in the opening 2 minutes for the Warriors. 6 minutes and ticking away now. 8-2 Bearcats. Cap with it, dumps to the inside, intercepted there, turnover. Here come the Warriors in transition. Mitchell looking to go downhill. Mascaro shot fake from 3. Now Williams, he'll step into it. On the way short, long tip out. Back for Williams, he'll shake to the baseline. Left wing for Page, open again in the corner. Michael trying to find his range, that one's off again. So Warriors 0 of 2 from the outside to start the game, and quickly the other way goes Roberts all the way to the hoop as he has it ripped away. And last touched by the Warriors. Page will stay with the Bearcats. Inbounds play here for the Bearcats. Comes in deep. 3 on the way now for Roberts. That one's off, but a backside rebound, but now it's cleared out. Coming up with it is Cooper Cannon, streaking to the hoop with the right hand, up and good. Warriors get the long rebound and turn it into points. Cut the lead to 4, 8-4, 5-12, and ticking down on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Peterson going downhill again against Mascaro. Shot up and good, plus the foul. So Mascaro's going to pick up his second foul. So Gunner with 2 fouls, and now coming in for the Bearcats, number 32, Donnie Taylor. Picked up an ankle injury, but going to come into the game, and now quickly coming in is Kobe Bradshaw for the Warriors. So Gunner to the bench quickly with 2 fouls. Roberts a chance to make it a 3-point play, and does. So back to an 7-point game, 11-4 your score. Douglas on top. 3 minutes into the game here. Cannon dribbling up top. Give for Williams. Now Mitchell drives inside, kicks it inside out now for Page in the left corner. He'll try a 3, and that one's too strong, no good. Warriors struggling from the outside here. Into the corner it goes. 3 on the way again, and good for Witten Meeks, and he's hot from the outside. Warriors need a timeout. They trail it by 10. 14-4 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here from the 3A State Championship Tournament on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. And welcome back inside the Ford Wyoming Center. Early 10-point hole for the Warriors. They trail it 14-4. Now coming the other way, it's in the hands of Bradshaw. Give it for Page. Reach in foul here on the Bearcats. Going to go against number 10, Colton Peterson. So the Bearcats, 3 of their first 4 from downtown, 5 of 6 from the field. Warriors, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 on their first attempts from downtown. Now Bradshaw, give for Williams, shot fake there, almost lost it and now did. Warriors turn it over there, taken away by Peterson. To the hoop goes Douglas the other way, up and good for the check-in, Tristan Rinn. Warriors in need of some answers early on. 4:10 to go, first quarter. Douglas 16, Worland 4. Bradshaw now. Goes left for Williams, down low for Mitchell. Back for Williams. Bounces it up for Kobe Bradshaw. Backside for Cooper Cannon. Looks to drive, kicks it out now. Bradshaw driving down the lane. Kick out for Page. He's on the left block. Now left wing to the left elbow. Nearly lost it, saves it. Cooper Cannon, he'll try for 3 and he'll hit. Big 3 there for Cooper Cannon. Owoski Cinema's triple makes it 16-7. Trying to keep that scoreboard updated for you here. New features. The ball's loose on the deck. Warriors with it. Trying to get rid of it. Finally do for Bradshaw as he dribbles out. Now gives for Williams, and Bradshaw has it back. So the Warriors trying to cut further into this 9-point lead. Cannon Steps back, now goes to work to the inside against Rinn. Pulls up, 15-footer. That one's off the angle. But there's Page with the rebound. Give it inside for Mitchell. Kick it back out, Bradshaw. He'll start downhill. Back for Mitchell. Now Cannon. Warriors reset. Cannon picks up the dribble straight away here for Williams. Back for Cannon. Bouncer for Bradshaw into the corner. Mitchell. Down low it goes for Williams. Nearly lost it. Steps through a couple of swats on the defense, and now the ball's on the deck and taken away again here by the Bearcats. Back the other way comes Donnie Taylor. Taylor into the corner it goes. Meeks, he's hot, and he stays hot. 3 of 3 from downtown is Weeks, and he's got 9 in the lead out to 12, 19-7. And the three-point line, it can be dangerous for this Bearcats team, and it has been to start this one here in the Ford Wyoming Center. Cannon, floater down the lane, too strong there. Fight for the long rebound here. Page saves it, rises to his feet. Now gives for Cannon down the lane, pulls up, 12-footer, splash at home. Cooper Cannon, he's got 7 of the Warriors' first 9. 10-point game, 19-9. Peterson thought about the three, or Roberts, excuse me. Bounce it to the inside here for Peterson, no good. Got his own rebound here, and then he walked with it. Now a foul on the way up. So Grant Page going to pick up the foul here. That'll send Peterson to the free throw line. Warriors' first foul there on Page, third of the quarter. Minute 50 to go as Peterson knocks down the first. I think if you'd told head coach Chase Plum that Whitten Meeks would give you 9 points in the opening quarter, I think you would have taken that for the game, considering your average is about 3 points per contest. Second one also good here for Peterson. 21-9, so it remains a 12-point game. Minute 50 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard opening quarter. Douglas 21, Worland 9. Bradshaw across the middle. Now give for Mitchell. Goes for Cannon. Turnaround there. Thought about the shot. Now still has the dribble. He's defended here by Karsten Moore, who just checked in for Douglas. Bradshaw trying to go to the inside. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. Going to dribble out of it. Nearly lost it. Now for Williams, inside Page. He'll take on Taylor at the rack. Missed the shot. Fights for the rebound. Taylor somehow gets it there. Ton of contact. No whistle, though. Minute 18 to go. Down low goes Taylor. He's looking to get swatted by Page, and Grant picks up back-to-back fouls, and that'll send Taylor to the free throw line the other side. So the Warriors miss it one way and then give up free throws the other. Taylor Ruckman also into the game. We'll see Colt Weber check in next for the Warriors. So you got Bradshaw, Cannon, Page, Mitchell, and Ruckman out there. Taylor at the free throw line for 2, and he's got the first. Douglas 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They're hot. They're 7 of 9 from the field in the opening quarter, including 4 of 5 from downtown, 3 of 3 from Whitten Meeks. Warriors just 4 of 11 so far. They do have a 3 down from Cooper Cannon, but right now they need something to stem the bleeding here with a minute 14 to go in the first quarter. As Taylor knocks down both. Biggest lead of the day here for the Bearcats at 14 as they bring Meeks back into the game for Taylor. Bradshaw. Give for Weber, who checked into the game. Mitchell now out in the right wing. Needs some help. Steps through. Get it for Cannon. Shot fake there. Goes past Meeks. Now needs some help. Got it up top, over the top here, left wing for Bradshaw. Under a minute to go. Kobe starts downhill. Now has to back it out. Cannon, pass fake. Now gives for Bradshaw. Downhill he goes. Kobe got a man to leave his feet. High up off glass and good. Nice stop and pop there from Kobe Bradshaw as the Warriors are now trailing 23-11. Sorry, trying to keep that scoreboard updated, but had a little trouble so far. Right to Meeks, and he's trying to make it 4 in a row. Missed that shot as Ruckman fouls Roberts on the way back up as he got an offensive rebound. So Ruckman picks up his first personal 5th on the Warriors' shooting regardless, as Roberts will head to the free throw line. Roberts, 77% free throw shooter, rattles the first one in and out, no good. First free throw miss of the day for Douglas. Second on the way is good. 24-11. 26.3 left in the opening quarter here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Look like Colton Peterson returned to the game, not sure, and also Tristan Rinn back in for Douglas. Weber for Cannon. Left wing, now dribbles top of the key. Work the perimeter left. Mitchell. Back for Cannon. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Bradshaw, somebody's got to get going. Kobe goes downhill. Ran past his man. He'll bank it up and good as Peterson fell backwards, and that's going to do it for the quarter. Warriors get back within 11, 24-13 here as the Warriors cut the lead to 11 after one. Douglas Bearcats 24, Worland Warriors 13 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Second quarter next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Warriors weathered the storm in that opening quarter. Douglas came out shooting very well from the field, 24-13 your score. So Bearcats going to put on some pressure here, trying to pressure the inbounds. Ball to the middle now for Ruckman. Holds things up as they drop it off for Cannon. He's defended there by Braxton Spence. Screen offered. Now here goes Cannon. Pull up down the baseline, way off there for Coop. And the rebound down for Peterson and the Bearcats. Tried to get something going on the baseline jumper. Couldn't get it there. Meeks to the outside. Now Roberts. Spence back for Roberts. Cap open in the right corner for three. That one's off, no good. Long rebound chance. Saved in there by Spence, and now it's back for Meeks, who's hot. Missed it off the angle. Another offensive rebound. This one for Roberts, and he will finish on the inside. It's Peterson who actually finished there. 3 offensive rebounds. Warriors can't afford to do that in this game as the Bearcats have dominated the glass so far in this one. They are out-rebounding the Warriors 9-4. Mascaro back into the game with his 2 fouls. Ran into Williams there as they kind of crossed wires. Mascaro through the middle. Shot is up, no good. Got his own rebound. Tipped away, last touched by the Bearcats, and they say it's Bearcat basketball. I say I've got pretty sharp vision from here. Looked like the Bearcats touched that one last, but the Warriors going to face another defensive possession here. 6:55 to go, second quarter. Douglas 26, Warriors 13, double-up lead as Roberts controls it on top of the key. Go left side now for Spence. 3 on the way for Meeks. Now he's getting a little selfish here, but the Warriors give up another offensive rebound. Cap to the inside now. He'll go to work on Page. Puts it up. No good. Ball tipped out. Finally, the Warriors get a rebound. And here comes Cannon back the other way. Ridden by Spence up the floor. Give for Ruckman to the hoop. Missed out front, and he's fouled. And the Warriors, number 25, will head to the free throw line. First trip of the day for the Warriors as foul's going to go on Caden Cap. Just the second foul call on the Bearcats here in the opening half. So Ruckman now at the free throw line for the Warriors. Knocks down the first. Warriors' goal is here to just keep chipping away towards half, as Ruckman can't hit the second, and the rebound down for Peterson. 26-14 your score. Roberts on the dribble straight away, goes left side for Cap. To the middle now for Peterson. Roberts. Left corner it goes for Meeks. Quickly inside for Spence. Back up top. Roberts for 3. That one banks home. as that one's got a bad taste in your mouth there. When it's going right, and the Bearcats are now 5 of 10, 50% from the field there, thanks to the Roberts banker. Mascaro to the inside, kick it out. Page, he'll go to work down to the inside. Goes up against contact, no whistle there. Warriors can't get one in their favor as it's 29-14. Bearcats coming back the other way, 5:42 to go, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cap, drive fake, now kicks outside for Meeks. Dump it to the inside again for Peterson. He'll go to work against Page. Out of room, he went up and down. That's a travel there. Good defense by the Warriors on the interior. Taylor Ruckman comes out of the game with Michael Williams coming back in. So Bradshaw will take control of the point here. 15-point game, Warriors. I think the goal is here before the end of the first half. Get it down into single digits here. Try to slow down this Bearcat offense. Ball over the top here for Williams. Sets out in front. Little hook shot is up and good. I like that there from Michael. Got working on the interior, and the Warriors get a bucket, get back within 13. Now Wren to the outside right. Bounces it in. Peterson. He's to the hoop, up and good. He got freed down low. Warriors lost Peterson and gets an easy layup to answer. 31-16. Bradshaw dribbling further out now. Give for Page. Williams defended by Roberts. Back up for Page. Now Mascaro. He'll try a three. That one's way off there. Air ball too strong from Gunner. And it'll remain 31-16. Warriors have just had trouble from the outside. Just 1 of 6, 7 of 18 from the field. Half of the field goals for Douglas are from the three-point arc as Donnie Taylor back in. Cap now going to go downhill as the Warriors try to defend the perimeter. Now they start to attack the inside. Caden Cap with his second bucket. 33-16. 4:22 to go as Bradshaw nearly lost it. Outside for Page. He'll go to work here to the inside against Peterson. Got to the hoop. Stripped away there by Taylor. He lost it outside. Then he dives onto the floor as if hit with a gunshot. And not sure. Say, should be Warrior basketball. I'd say that I think Taylor, he kind of fabricated the contact there and dove to the deck. Williams helped him up, so the Warriors going to retain possession now. Trailing 33-16, 4:10 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard second quarter. Warriors looking for some offensive answers. Bradshaw drifts right against Cap. Now will drive to the inside. And a walk with it by Bradshaw. Timeout, head coach Tanner Hart and the Warriors. 4:01 to go, half number one. Douglas 33, Worland 16 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
And back here at the Ford Wyoming Center, Douglas 33, Worland 16. Douglas nearly matching the Warriors' total just from downtown. They are 5 of 10 from beyond the arc, 11 of 18 from the field. Warriors 7 of 18 thus far. Cooper Cannon leading Warriors scorers with 7. And Donnie Taylor has it in. Gunnar Mascaro tried to gamble on the steal. Taylor spins away from it. Roberts into the corner now for Cap. Warriors try to close out, and that one's in and out, wouldn't go. Grant Page as he's mugged there. Taylor knew what he got him, and he helped him back up off the deck. Always a sporting crew from Converse County, typically. So it remains Bradshaw, Mascaro, Cannon, Page, and Williams out there for the Warriors. See what they drew up in the timeout here. Mascaro straight away. Goes back for Williams, almost swatted there by Roberts. Now trying to lean in, ball's on the deck, spins away, give for Bradshaw. Warriors back it out, good defensive pressure from Douglas, but the Warriors keep the possession. Now Cannon goes to the inside strip from behind by Taylor. To the outside he goes, leans a shoulder in there, trying to clear some space. Up top Cap, now Roberts, he'll fire from downtown range. That's a pro range there. 36-16 now as Roberts cashes in his second three of the game. 2:58 to go, 36-16 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warriors in a big first half hole. Bradshaw for Cannon. Now Mascaro right wing, free throw extended to the elbow for Page. Back out for Mascaro. Left side Cannon, thought about trying the three, got a man to leave his feet but had to reset. Warriors now up top. Mascaro, right wing, straightaway three here for Cannon. Lets it fly. No. Fight for the rebound. On the deck it goes. There's Bradshaw trying to fight for it. Kept the possession alive for the Warriors. Kobe goes down low to the backside. Reverse layup. No. And the Warriors just can't get a whistle down on the inside as the Bearcats continue to play monkey bars with the Warrior arms out there. Taylor nearly poked away by Mascaro. Remains 36-16. Down low, wide open there is Landon Martinez. Swinging around, three on the way for Taylor. That one's off the angle. No, Roberts with the rebound. Tried to go up, lost it on the way. Cap fires a three, right wing, good. Death by 1,000 cuts and 7 first half threes for the Bearcats as Williams goes inside. Offensive foul as he barrels over his man on the inside. So Michael Williams picks up his first foul, and with 1:49 to go, the Warriors find themselves trailing by 23. Changes coming for the Warriors. It'll be Elias Mitchell back into the game. On the other side, you got Witten Meeks back into the game, Braxton Spence, and somebody else here for the Bearcats, number 14, Karsten Moore. So Meeks is with it now. He'll control the offense. Outside it goes for Cap. He'll dribble down the baseline, throws it up, wild pass. Weeks is able to get it. Goes to the hoop, right-hand layup from the left-hand side is up and good for Meeks. He's got 11 in the game, and it's 38-16 with 1:21 to go in the half. Warriors need something late on here. A quick offensive bump. Mitchell to the inside, finds Page on the left baseline. He'll go to the work down low, has it stripped away there by Spence. Ball almost stolen there by Mitchell, but reaches in there and commits the foul. Right now, the Bearcats only 2 fouls in the entire half thus far committed. Well, 3 of them, 7 for the Warriors. As Colton Peterson comes back into the game for Douglas. 1:04 to go. Warriors out there with Bradshaw, Cannon, Page, Mitchell, and Ruckman now into the game for Page. Right side, fake for 3 from Moore. Now Peterson wants to go to work on Page, shut off there. Spence, drop off for Meeks, goes downhill, pulls up, 15-foot jumper is good. Meeks averaging 3 points per game, 13 in the opening half. I don't think you would have that on your bingo card here as the Warriors now trail at 43-16. Page. Bradshaw, 30 seconds to go in the half. Warriors almost turn it over there and now do as Bradshaw and others end up on the deck. Peterson down low to the hoop, left hand and good. So a turnover and a score now, and the Warriors trail by 29, giving up 45 in the half. 13 seconds to go in the half, and a foul called on the Bearcats here. They call that on Spence. Didn't see who they called that on there. Maybe it was on Peterson, his second. So Warriors, a baseline inbounds play here. Williams trying to get it in. Cannon's open on the corner. They get it for Ruckman. Quickly back for Bradshaw. He'll dribble. 7 seconds to go. Now Cannon. Shot fake from 3 to the inside. Drops it off there for Ruckman. Up and good there for the Warriors. And that'll end the half as it's 45-39 18. The Warriors trail by 27 at the half. They'll look for answers in the halftime locker room as we head towards the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime score. Halftime score, Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard. Douglas Bearcats 45, Worland Warriors 18. Back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pierre Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. It's easier to handle life's twists and turns with the help of an experienced professional. Lisa Beamer has been serving the community as a farmer's agent for years. She is here to help you by discussing a range of insurance choices and available coverage options. Call 307-347-9822 or stop by 900 Bighorn Avenue in Worland to learn more.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And welcome inside the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Halftime score as the Warriors trail big in this one, 45-18 your score. Warriors struggled from the field in that first half, 38% from the field, 8 of 21, just 1 of 6 from beyond the arc, and only 1 trip to the free throw line, while the Bearcats were on fire, 64% from the field, 16 of 25, 7 of 14 from downtown, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. The Bearcats leading in free throw points, 17-2 in points off turnovers, 16-7 out-rebounding the Warriors. 21-3 in the three-point department, 8-2 in second chance points. Kind of a wild one here for the Warriors, a bit unexpected. You know that Douglas is going to shoot the three well and shoot it from the outside, but man, 7 of 14 in the opening half of basketball. That's a hard thing to swallow. And then add on top of that, they are 9 of 11 from inside the perimeter as well. It has just been an unstoppable force here for the Bearcats. 45 points in the opening half. The Warriors most surrendered so far in a half on the season, and it's a long ways back here, folks. 27 points down, the Warriors. You got to just try to chip away at it each possession, but right now you're really just trying to find your rhythm. The Warriors couldn't really get much going offensively. Not many touches for Grant Page to the inside. He's just got 2 fouls, no points for Grant in that first half for the Warriors. Their scoring looked like this. Kobe Bradshaw with 4, 7 points for Cooper Cannon, 4 for Williams, and 3 for Taylor Ruckman. On the other side for the Bearcats, 2 for Tristan Rinn, 8 for Colton Peterson, 8 for Caden Kapp, 12 for Colin Roberts, 13 for Witten Meeks, including 3 of 6 from the outside and 2 points for Donnie Taylor. As the Warriors lost that second quarter 21-5. That has been the biggest lead here at it was at 29 points. It was 45-16 for a moment before the Warriors got a late bucket in that half by Taylor Ruckman to make it 45-18 here midway through this one from the Ford Wyoming Center. Nightcap game, Warriors again. You know, you just say, well, we got to flip the halves. We got to get 45 of our own. Again, for Worland, they didn't have their range from the outside. Cooper Cannon hit his first shot. Michael Williams missed a couple from downtown in that first half. Gunnar Mascaro missed one. Grant Page missed a 3 as well. So the Warriors just trying to find that range here, find that shooting eye going into the second half. But it's been a frustrating opening half. We talked about needing to defend the perimeter. As you look at the Warrior keys of the game, defend the perimeter, great rotations. They haven't been there for the Warriors. Dominate the interior. That has not happened. Limit second chance points. We talked about it. It is a 17-2 off of turnovers and an 8-2 advantage on points off second chance points. So the Warriors, unfortunately, 3 keys of the game. Not sure we can check mark any of them there for the Warriors. So they'll kind of need to flip the script going into half number 2. But The Warriors, again, 16 minutes of basketball left. Anything can happen. This is a crazy sport, so the Warriors will just look to take it one possession at a time, but it will be Douglas basketball out of the halftime locker room. This is the halftime show presented by the Washkey Prevention Coalition in Worland. We'll step away again on the other side, continue to prep you for half number 2 here from the Ford Wyoming Center in the 3A State Basketball Championships on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome back inside the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. If you're just joining us, halftime score, Warriors in a hole, 45-18. They trail on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here to the Douglas Bearcats. Bearcats came out hot from the field, remain that way, shot 64% from the field in the half, including 50% from downtown. 7 of their 14 threes found the bottom of the bucket, so the Warriors will look to change things up in the second half. And again, essentially, you're just trying to go 2-for-1 possessions the entire third quarter. If you can just somehow get this back down to 10, even 12 heading to the fourth, somehow you feel like maybe you can just put enough pressure on this number 1 seed out of the East. But the Bearcats, again, we've seen multiple times throughout their results. They're a team, one of the only teams in the state that's beat Lovell, and you can see how they did it, 172-70. When the shooting is good, this team can pile it up. We said they're the top scoring offense in 3A basketball, and right now well on to their average, 45 points and a half. Most of the Warriors have surrendered. Warriors yet to come out of the halftime locker room here with about 90 seconds before we get going in half number 2. So we will say goodbye on the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show, and on the other side we get going with second half action on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. And we're ready for second half action here. The Warriors haven't yet broken out of the huddle. The Bearcats already out onto the floor. So Warriors come out here with, looks like Bradshaw, Mascaro, Cannon, Page, and Ruckman. On the other side, I got Meeks, Roberts, Peterson, Spence, and Cap, I believe, in the corner. And we're going here in half number 2, 7:55 and ticking away here as Cap fires from the outside for 3 from the left corner. No, but a rebound on the inside as Peterson recollects it up and good for 2. So Peterson's now got 10 in the game. 47-18. Warriors back the other way. Mascaro driving, kick out for Page. Now Bradshaw. Mascaro. Page outside straight away, left wing for Bradshaw. Nearly lost it and did lose it as it goes out of play. So a turnover on the first possession for the Warriors. Meeks on the dribble, and now Mascaro kind of slides on that logo at midcourt as Roberts misses the 3, and Spence, they got to get Spence off Page on the inside there, just whistle him a couple of times as the Warriors take it up top, get a screen for Bradshaw, move right now left, back to the right wing, lost it on the way up, another turnover back-to-back on the Warriors as Spence will look to attack the target. Got a man to leave his feet, puts up an awkward one, didn't go for Spence, and the rebound down for Page. 6:48 and ticking away here. Warriors looking for their first points of the second half. Bradshaw give for Cannon. He'll dribble left side, now turn away from trouble. Cannon looking to attack, goes inside now for Page, goes to work on Peterson, gets to the inside and he walked with it. Oh, no, okay, I thought they were going to call the walk. They finally did get a foul there on the interior. And the foul going to go on Peterson, his third. Well, they call it his second, right. Had given him one earlier that was just a jump ball. So 2 fouls on Peterson, first of the half here either way. Cannon almost swatted away here by Spence, but give it for Mascaro. Mascaro offered a screen here, give it inside, Ruckman to the hoop, swatted away by Peterson. I like the give and go, but Peterson was there as Mascaro nearly takes it away for the Warriors, and then Roberts for Cap into the corner for Meeks, fires for 3, good. So the 3 is up and good, 50-18 your score now at 32 points. The Warriors in a big hole with just 2 minutes gone here in half number 2. Ruckman against Cap. Now Bradshaw, guarded by Roberts. Back for Cannon, shot fake, pass Spence, pulls up, falling away from 15, short, but Mascaro has the rebound, and Spence finally called for a foul there. Should have about 3 or 4 here so far in this game. Likes to slap down on the basketball. As the Bearcats bring in Karsten Moore off the bench. No changes for the Warriors. 5:40 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 50-18. Douglas on top here. In the third quarter, ball comes in for Ruckman. Looking for help. Find it in Page. Swing it for Bradshaw. Works against Roberts. Inside the paint he goes. Leans in. High floater there for Bradshaw. Great finish. And Bradshaw just knows he's undersized out there. The Warriors guard, but he just clears some space. Roberts cleared off Mascaro there. Could have seen a whistle again as Peterson to the inside, swatted from behind, and a foul called by the out-of-position official on the backside on the arm here. That'll send Peterson to the free throw line. So foul that time went against Ruckman, his second. Peterson's first is up and good. Peterson with 11 now in the game. And that'll bring Donnie Taylor off of the bench for Roberts. And the second for Peterson is also good, 52-20. Bradshaw calls out a play here. Warriors obviously not the scenario they were looking to be in here this point of the third quarter is Cannon gives for Mascaro. Gunner's got a little bit of space, steps inside the paint, goes for Cannon, shot fake there. Mascaro for Ruckman, dumps it inside looking for Page, turned it over though, and Meeks comes back the other way. 4:48 to go, 50-18 your score. 3 on the way for the Bearcats again, missed it, but Cap with the rebound out front, and Cap's got another bucket. He's got 10 in the game, and the Bearcats go on top 54-20, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Mascaro on the dribble, give for Bradshaw. Dump it in for Page. He'll go to work on Peterson. Shot up, no. And now the rebound, though, for Ruckman. He'll kick it out, Mascaro. A lot of contact out there by Karsten Moore. Bradshaw, one dribble, up top, Mascaro, swing it around for Cannon. Fires for 3. That one's off the backside, no good. Bradshaw tries to tie up Meeks, and then a reach-in foul called. And the foul on Bradshaw, his first. Second on the Warriors of the half. Bearcats bring in Max Moore off the bench here, so they move in deeper. Tristan Wren as well. Warriors replace Page with Michael Williams. So Taylor gives it now for Witten Meeks. For Taylor, for 3, good. Donnie Taylor knocks it down from the outside, and it's 57-20. A little stoppage here. Foul on Mascaro on the rebound attempt. I'm not really sure where it came in, but the Warriors now in danger of the running clock here. So Elias Mitchell comes in for Gunnar Mascaro. Mascaro with his third, ball in, almost taken away by Ruckman. Ball set to come in, find it for Meeks. He fires for 3. That one's way off the mark, but Douglas, another offensive rebound, and Max Moore goes up and good with the right hand. 59-20 your score. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Cannon, the other side. Coop drives to the inside, kicks it backside. Mitchell splits a couple of defenders, got to the inside, fouled on the way to the hoop. He'll head to the free throw line. So Elias looking for his first points of the day. Only 4 Warriors have scored, and there's 4 Bearcats in double figures. They're 9 of 20 from downtown are the Bearcats. Warriors gave up 10 threes to the Lander Tigers in the opening round at regionals. Trying not to match that total here as Mitchell knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw is also good for Elias. So he's got 2 in the game, and Warriors cut the lead to 37, 59-22 as Wren comes into the front court. Bumped there by Mitchell, now back for Taylor. Taylor, who had that ankle wrapped and said might not go, he's looked good as he drives to the hoop. Ball tipped out by Moore and out of play. Warriors with the hole that they're in with 3:07 to go. Again, might be more of a pride thing now, trying to keep that running clock from getting going. So see if the Warriors can keep the offense rolling here. Got a couple of free throws last time down by Elias Mitchell. Has it again. He'll work against Wren. Cannon. Straight away, top of the key. Now drives to the free throw line, out of room. Gets it back for Bradshaw. Kobe drives to the inside. Tries to dump it there for Ruckman. Kept it in play, though. Now give for Mitchell. Williams, pass fake, back for Mitchell. Tried to go for Williams. It's stolen away, and going the other way is Karsten Moore. And he looked to dunk it. Couldn't quite get up there, but did finish the layup. And the Bearcats go back on top 61-22. Cannon, outside it goes. Bradshaw, left wing, top of the key for Mitchell. Free throw extended right. for the Warriors. Goes inside for Bradshaw, back out for Cannon. Puts up a floater down the lane, no good. Fight for it, Cannon, turnaround, hook shot, no. Ruckman there fighting for it. Second one wouldn't go either, as Ruckman hassling Taylor in the backcourt. 2:05 to go here as Moore gets wide open down low, and the Warriors will see that running clock get going now as Moore has 4 and the Warriors trail it 63-22 here with 1:53 to go. And now the Warriors nearly turn it over again. Bradshaw able to save it away from Williams. Dump it inside. Ruckman, he'll go to work against Moore. Got to the left hand, up and good. Taylor Ruckman there with the finish, and Taylor with 5 now. Timeout on the floor. 30-second variety, 1:37 to go in the third. Douglas 63, Worland 24 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
And we're back live at the Ford Wyoming Center. If you're just joining us, well, it has not been the Warriors' day. They trail 63-24 here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Warriors take a steal away at midcourt by Williams, and here comes Bradshaw back the other way, too strong on the layup. Mitchell there for the cleanup, plus the foul. Finally, something for the Warrior faithful to get excited about, as Mitchell has 4 now, and the foul goes against Colin Roberts, his first. Warriors just need something to keep the self-esteem up here. And again, the good part is, even despite this going about as wrong as it could for the Warriors today, they have not given up. There's no quit in this team. 63-27. Down low, Peterson. He'll go to work on Page. Swatted away there as he turns away Peterson at the hoop. And again, something for the Warrior faithful to get in behind. Baseline inbounds play here for the Bearcats. Comes in for Peterson. Kicks it outside Roberts. Right elbow. Back outside it goes into the hands of Landon Martinez. Peterson down low, fouled by Williams. So Peterson goes to the free throw line now. Michael Williams picks up his second. And that's probably going to do it for the quarter here, because again, once the running clock threshold is hit, it never does go away. So Peterson tried to rush the first. So Peterson misses the first. And now one more free throw to go. I'm not sure why they're clearing everybody out. I think it's because it would have been the end of the quarter. So Peterson goes 1 of 2, and that will end the quarter as they'll just run the clock. So we head to the fourth quarter of the Warriors trailing 64-27, trying to put together a winning fourth quarter. The Warriors down big, but not ready to give up just yet here at the 3A State Championship Tournament from the Ford Wyoming Center on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed Warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today.
Warrior basketball to start the fourth quarter here. Kobe Bradshaw out there with Colt Weber, Grant Page, Elias Mitchell, and Michael Williams. Williams has it, top of the key, moves to the right wing. Now needs some help. Skips it all the way across, intercepted by Cap, and here come the Bearcats going the other way. Cap going to go all the way to the hoop, protects it, couldn't finish, now fight for it, rebound down for Williams. So Warriors get a stop there after turning it over. Now outside, Elias Mitchell for three, and he got it. Elias finding a little energy here in the second half. He's got 8 of the Warriors' 12 in the second half and nearly takes away a steal and a double dribble on Witten Meek. So the Warriors, this was going to be something important. Again, we have the running clock on, but the Warriors, they had a consolation contest tomorrow that they will drop down into unless they can pull off what would be a Wyoming upset for the ages here, down 34. They got a consolation game tomorrow that they would play in, and that one would be at Casper College at 1:30 against Pinedale, as that one's up and good again for the Warriors. 2 is up there and good for Cooper Cannon. So Cannon with the deuce. And the Warriors trying to stay touching distance here. Now the Warriors turn over the Bearcats. The Bearcats playing a little lackadaisical here as Williams goes to the hoop. Misses the short bunny. Had to split through about 3 defenders, though. So 6:25 left now in the contest. Roberts outside right for Cap. He'll fire a 3. In and out, no. Tipped out right into the waiting hands of Meeks, though. Meeks will take on a 3. It was hot to start the game, been cool since then, as Williams goes to the deck, and the Douglas basketball on the possession arrow. Stick around for the post-game show presented by 7-Up. We'll have a talk with Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. We'll wrap up the stats for you, tell you about tomorrow's game as Roberts misses the right wing 3. Here comes Bradshaw across midcourt, dribbling into the paint he goes, past 1, 2, 3, and he's blocked away there by Peterson. And again, slow to get up there, went in amongst the trees, tried to make something happen. Roberts bouncing off of players left and right, inside Peterson, swatted away by Page, back in for Peterson, taken away from him, and the Bearcats step on the end line. Spence turns it back over. So 64-32 your score here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 5-12 and ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Bradshaw comes out. Mascaro back in. We see Landon Martinez come in for the Bearcats. So Cannon into the front court, give for Weber. Now Mitchell down to the right baseline. Push shot down the baseline wouldn't go, and the rebound grab by the new check-in Jason Freeberg. Up the floor it goes now for Martinez. Quickly to the inside for Rinn. Blocked away. Warriors trying to high point the rebound and do. So they come back the other way. Page into the front court. Give off for Weber in the purple high tops in the corner. Cannon, he'll fire for 3. Corner pocket, no good. Backside rebound, though, for Weber. Kick it out, Mascaro. Pulls up, baseline jumper is up and good, as Gunnar Mascaro's got his first bucket of the day. And they making a change here, and they do. So bringing in Justin Meyer for the Bearcats. 64-34, Warriors back within 30. Meeks and Martinez in the backcourt. Meeks has it again. Dribbles up ahead. Warriors trying to create some pressure. And now to the inside. Warriors turn it over again. Intercepted by Weber. Up ahead, Mitchell. Catches against pressure. Now works to the inside. Baseline. Outside Cannon. Left wing drive. Shut off there. Trying to get for Mitchell on the backdoor cut, but it was tipped on the way through, and Mitchell couldn't handle the pass. Out of play it goes for a Warrior turnover. Warriors currently on a 10-1 run, and now Mascaro gets a foul in the backcourt, his 4th. Trying to gamble on the steals here as Meeks will work against Cannon. Now into the middle it goes. Mitchell poked it away. Ball still loose. Bearcats finally throw it up the floor. Uneven break now as they back it out. Meeks hands it off here for Freeburg. Freeburg in the right corner, and a timeout taken. Head coach Chase Plum and the Bearcats take it 64-34 with 3:17 to go in the fourth quarter on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com.
So the Warriors going to get some of the second unit players in here. So Weber stays in. Crew neighbors Johnny Thomas, Bolin Barthelmess in the game along. The Warriors make one other substitution here as Kenneth Tiedemann into the game. Final 3 minutes of the game, nearly through the hands of Karsten Moore there. Warriors trail it by 30, 64-34. Down the baseline into the hands of Justin Meyer, and now a double dribble there, so another turnover for Douglas. Stick around for the postgame show presented by 7-Up. Again, we'll talk with the head coach in charge, head coach Tanner Hart. Wrap up the stats and prep you for tomorrow's broadcast where the Warriors will play at 1:30 tomorrow in the consolation semifinals against the Pinedale Wranglers. Neighbors, give for Weber on the left wing. Trying to go in the corner for Johnny Thomas. Couldn't complete the pass. Change coming in here for the Bearcats. It's Max Moore onto the floor for Karsten Moore. So Thomas inbounds here for Weber. Tiedemann with it now. Neighbors dribbles top of the key, give for Thomas. Looking for some room. Splits a couple of defenders, tried to go to the inside, stolen away here by the Bearcats, and Witten Meeks with the basketball now. Minute 47 and ticking away Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Douglas 64, Worland 34. As Meeks drives inside to the hoop, up and good with the right hand. Meeks having himself a career night, 18 points in this one, came in averaging 4 a contest. Thomas drives to the right baseline, now pulls up from the right block. Floater wouldn't go. Backside rebound grabbed down by Landon Martinez. And Meeks now a baseball pass up ahead. And now a drive to the inside by Meyer. Inside out, 3 on the way for Freeburg. Wouldn't go. Thomas with a good rebound there for the Warriors. Tiedemann. Neighbors. Now Weber. Barthelmess is open on the baseline. Couldn't find him. Straight away now with Thomas. Give for Tiedemann, left wing. Weber, left wing outside the perimeter. Give for Barthelmess down the left baseline. Thomas catches high from Barthelmess, drives to the inside, almost out of room. Gives for Weber, back out Neighbors. He'll take on a contested 3. Banker wouldn't go. And the rebound grabbed down by the Bearcats. 40 seconds to go here in this quarter as the Warriors commit the foul here in the backcourt. Foul on Neighbors. As Meeks comes out of the game, final 25 seconds ticking away here as the clock has been running in the fourth quarter. So the ball comes in now for Karsten Moore. He'll dribble here in the backcourt. Neighbors and Barthelmess. Neighbors stole it away. Crew Neighbors at the hoop, finishes there. So Crew Neighbors gets himself a state tournament memory there with a swipe and a score. And a foul in the backcourt in the final 3 seconds going to go by. Barthelmess with the final foul. And the Warriors fall in this 3A state championship quarterfinal. Douglas Bearcats 66. Worland Warriors 36. The final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Post-game show presented by 7-Up next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
Welcome inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Final score, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Douglas Bearcats 66, Worland Warriors 36, the final. Let's get into the post-game conversation. We'll come up here momentarily with head coach Tanner Hart as he comes over to the bench. So we'll get into the stats momentarily. Let the coach get his headgear on here as the Warriors will head down to the consolation bracket tomorrow. And head coach Tanner Hart with us now. Coach, well, we knew the kind of punches that Douglas could throw, but that one out of the opening there by the Bearcats, just a haymaker hitting everything from the outside, and they were just hot to start, and the Warriors didn't seem to have the answer.
Yeah, I mean, we knew coming in they're going to be shooters, right? And just kind of hoping this arena and maybe our defense could get out to them, but we weren't getting out to shooters. I'm not sure why, but, you know, they had that one kid, that Cap kid, he just catch and shoots kind of like Klay Thompson. He has no dip in his shot, doesn't need much time, and they shot it hot. I mean, were they 9 of 24? But at halftime, I think they were better than that. I think they were 50%, 7 of 14. And
yeah.
So between the three-pointers and the free throws, and then they out-rebounded the heck out of us in the first half.
Yeah, and Coach, again, I like to talk about the Warriors. We talked about maybe one time this season seeing the heads dip. It seemed like the Warriors were still there ready to get effort throughout. I thought Elias Mitchell gave a lot in this game. I thought in the second half he kind of said, you know what, we only get a couple of chances potentially to play here in this environment, so I'm going to at least enjoy myself.
Absolutely. I liked what Elias was doing. Elias was aggressive. I thought the Bradshaw kid was aggressive. Kobe was coming in aggressive. Elias was. I look back on it and wish I would have played Colt Weber more. He's a guy who doesn't care in the moment. That nothing really seems to shake him. I think in retrospect, if I had to do over again, I'd slide him in there earlier just to get some defensive stuff and maybe some energy moves going. But ultimately, it just wasn't to be. They just outshot us, and I think we looked just a little bit inexperienced and just rough tonight.
And Coach, is this one where you kind of just try to wipe the mainframe, understanding that the championship is not on the table, but a plaque still available, consolation championship bracket still there, facing Pinedale tomorrow, of course, a former Warrior on the coaching staff, so I'm sure a notch in the belts that these Warriors would want tomorrow.
Yeah, Pinedale, Wheatland looked good against them, and it's a chance for revenge, I think, for us with Pinedale. We lost by 7 or so with them at home. I think the boys want to do-over with that one, and so we'll take that do-over, and that's what we're going to have to settle for at this moment, is try another opportunity to win 2. And the good thing is you can still leave here on a good note by winning 2 more games.
Well, Coach, I know we talked about it. Of course, the opening round games at regionals and state have not gone the way of the Warriors, but I remember you told me you can leave day one feeling like you're on the bottom of the barrel, the world's on top of you, nothing's feeling good, and by Saturday morning or early afternoon, you can feel like the season was a success, and that's still on tap for the Warriors. hours.
Yep. I mean, here in 12 hours, 12 and a half hours, or I don't even know how much time it is until the game. I think we play at 1:30.
Yeah, we got a few extra, about 15, 16.
Yeah, 16 or so hours. We can leave here feeling different. But, it's just another day with these guys, which I've really enjoyed so far this season. And so we've got to go out and play for each other and play together and do the best we can to get a win and earn another day.
Jordan McCamey joined by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart here on the postgame show presented by 7-Up. Coach, any final thoughts on this one before you let you digest with the team, get ready for tomorrow's game against Pinedale?
Just darn again.
Darn again. Coach, appreciate as always sharing your thoughts, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Jordan.
Head coach Tanner Hart there for the Worland Warriors. The Warriors fall 66-36 to the Douglas Bearcats. Let's get into the stats here for the Warriors. We're not going to cap the Douglas Bearcats scoring. We're just going to go with the Warriors and their shooting. 36% from the field for the Warriors, 15 of 41, 2 of 10 from downtown, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 6 points for Kobe Bradshaw, 2 for Crew Neighbors, 2 for Gunnar Mascaro, 7 for Cooper Cannon, 2 for Colt Weber, 8 for Elias Mitchell, 4 for Michael Williams, and 5 for Taylor Ruckman in the game. The Warriors 20 rebounds in the game, 9 of them offensive. Again, the shooting just wasn't there today for the Warriors, but had some good efforts out there. Really thought Elias Mitchell put in a lot of good efforts. As head coach Tanner Hart talked about, Kobe Bradshaw was good, and there wasn't any hang of the heads from the Warriors. You know what? Sometimes you just get the big punch from a team like the Bearcats. We know they can score. They're the top scoring offense in the conference, in the state. And tonight, they just saw the bucket, and it was big. They hit the first ones. Witten Meeks with a career night, 18 points for him. He leads Douglas scores. If you told me that Witten Meeks was going to be the leading scorer, thought the Warriors might be running out the clock late on in this one. So the Warriors fall 66-36 as they will head into the 1:30 consolation semifinals tomorrow. Chance to keep the season going. Chance to play on Saturday for a consolation championship plaque. That one live from Casper College, 1:30 p.m. We'll have a 1 o'clock p.m. pregame for you right here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. So make sure you're tuned into that one. We'll get you the links out in the morning. Make sure you support these Warriors all the way to the end. I know this one definitely stings, and we appreciate the Warrior faithful sticking with us throughout that one as the Warriors fall 66-36, the final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Get into now our Warrior game review presented by Washke Cinemas in Worland. Well, as we said, the first quarter, Warriors saw a couple of threes go in early from Douglas. They were trying to fight back, trailed 14-4. At one point after that, it was just a 10-9 quarter in favor of Douglas. It ended 24-13. Warriors felt like they found some footing, and then the Bearcats just kept burying triples in that second quarter. 21-5 advantage, 45-18 heading into the half. Out of the halftime locker room, Bearcats hit another couple of threes. Warriors got a couple of buckets, some trips to the free throw line. It was a 19-9 quarter in favor of Douglas that brought the lead to 64-27, got that running clock going in the middle of that third quarter. Then the Warriors closed it out well, a 9-2 quarter. They played good defense. Again, I know Douglas was kind of counting down the moments towards it, but again, a lot of good effort in that final quarter. Elias Mitchell with one of the 2 threes in for the game for the Warriors in this one as they fall 66-36, the final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. That's our Warriors game review presented by Washke Cinemas in Worland. That's going to do it for our post-game show presented by 7-Up. We've had our talk with the coach. We've wrapped the stats. We've done our Warrior game review presented by Washke Cinemas. Now we rest for tonight. The Worland Warriors season is not over. They'll go into the consolation semifinals tomorrow at Casper College, 1:30 p.m. tip-off. They'll take on the Pinedale Wranglers. Make sure you tune into that one. Keep the Warriors season alive. Chance for a plaque still there for the Warriors as they have at least one more game left in the season. They need Warrior Nation behind them, so make sure you like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page, give them a like, share the link. Let's get all the Warrior faithful here tuned in to what could be the Warriors' last game of the season, but hoping that they have 2 more on tap here from the Oil City, Casper, Wyoming. We say goodnight from the Ford Wyoming Center in the 3A State Championship Tournament as the Worland Warriors fall. The final time on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Douglas Bearcats 66, Worland Warriors 36. Until next time, and you know, there's gonna be a next time. Go Worland Warriors.